play it to them. And it's really nice. So what I have right here is a Rhodes and strings stack that I just put together. It's quite simple. There's a reverb on it. There's, on the Rhodes anyway, and a chorus, as you hear. Which is lovely. And there's a slight reverb on the strings as well. And the family have just come home from the school run, so you'll hear people as well. So what I'm using for the Curious is the Sonicature Canterbury Suitcase Rhodes, and I'm using Sonivox Orchestral Strings Espressivo. I just think it's really nice, and I'm enjoying playing it. I set this up about a quarter of an hour ago. Hi, there's a JP.
Yeah, there
Can you look into the camera?
Hello.
There's an Alice. Hi, baby girl. So it's quite tame, really. I mean, it's good for soft and slow stuff, but you can also do your fast stuff with it. And you drop it down an octave and it becomes all big and beautiful. There's just something real nice about that. I don't know. So, and then above this, I just have a piano that I've been messing with, which is the Ravenscroft. And I could, of course, combine that and add the piano into it as well. I haven't. But I haven't done that. It would be cool actually to have it, because what I could do is take this stack and I could expand it, and then when I duplicate, say, the Rhodes track, it would come in with all the effects on it. So I would take off the chorus, because piano and chorus is not a friendly thing, and then I could add a piano in and turn it down in the mix, or even add a pad. I could certainly see what it would sound like. I'd be quite curious. So that's weird that the live streams themselves are mono, but the archive will be stereo, which is a silly thing. I wonder if there's an HD button on those streams, or whether it's broadcasting like that by default, and there's nothing you can do about it, because that just seems like a really silly limitation, and I would love to know why that would be the case. Kind of, well, it doesn't defeat the point of doing it, but it makes it a little less interesting, because I know that when I've uploaded it, it does send the HD version up and it's stereo. I'm going to try and combine this thing, because I'm actually quite curious about this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to expand this stack. So here's just the Rhodes without the strings. And underneath that is the strings which is really low in the mix. It's minus 20 dB for the curious. So I take this Rhodes pad and I hit Command D in Logic, and this duplicates the track and it also adds it into the existing stack. So now I have another Rhodes track. I'm going to relabel it as piano so that when I eventually go to the mixer and turn off the effects that are tied to it, they will not sound right. Let's take it over here. I'm going to use the Ravenscroft as well to see how it fits. And I'm loading it. Piano with Rhodes, with chorus. You're not going to be able to tell that as much in mono, unfortunately. But I'm going to get rid of this chorus because that's just silly. Who needs a chorus on a piano track, really? And now I've done that, I need to see how it all fits together, the three sounds together. What I will do, as I notice, is just turn the piano down ever so slightly. It's at 0 dB. So I'm going to turn it down. Let's try minus 3 or something like that. That should be possibly enough. It's kind of nice. Now, I could change the reverb on that piano, but at the same time, I don't actually want to. Right, I'm going to... There we go. What do you guys think in the chat there? I think it's quite cool. I could change a few things, you know, make it work a bit better. Yeah. A bit of breakup. Interesting. The breakup might be my computer, actually, because it's now playing 3 things at once. Does that sound nice to you, or is it just me being biased? Because I think it feels nice to play. I suppose the only thing to be would be to sort of make up a small groove and put it in situ with a beat and some bass and see how it feels. But it's a shame that it's mono. That really, really bothers me. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, but it is a shame. Nice and balanced. I think the strings, and it's interesting because the way that this works is my expression pedal turns down 2 of the 3 things. The 2 things it turns down are the piano and the Rhodes. The piano and the strings. So I wouldn't want to use it in this case. And I could probably decouple it to turn down one of the things. I'd probably decouple it from the piano if I was to do that. But as it stands... I'll probably end up saving that once I stopped the stream, but this was sort of an idea, and to find out if definitely this thing is mono, which is a shame that it is. But it's not the end of the world or anything. The attack on the strings is slow. I'll tell you why it's slow. The attack on the strings is slow because if the strings have a fast attack, every time you play short passages, there would always be triggering. I can change the string patch and you would see what would happen. I will show you as a demonstration. One moment. I will go to the strings patch. I'm controlling the same computer. Sorry, I'm controlling the two devices with the same keyboard. So I was pressing logic keys and nothing's happening. And I was like, what on earth is going on? Why isn't it working? And there's a good reason for that. The reason, of course, is because I was controlling my phone. Ha! Yeah, that's not going to work. Right, here's the strings. So I chose the Espressivo patch because it has a slow attack. I'm going to change this string sound for a faster attack. One moment. Let's do this. Right. I've changed it for that one. Now let me go back up to the top track where the stack is. I mean, it might actually work better than I thought it would. Here's the thing now. But I think that the rising gives it more of a presence. And my computer is suffering. Read the chat again, see what you think of that. But I think more emotional with a slower attack or a faster attack. Let me clarify that. Interesting, actually. I mean, there are absolutely uses for things like that with a quick attack, because if you that's cool, but it's rare that I would do that. And in that case, you would definitely want things to stand out. And if you're going to be doing passages, definitely a fast attack is brilliant, and actually the decay on the strings is also perfect on this, the way that you play it like that. But for a slow, like a slow thing that works very well, and controlling the wrong computer again. I really have to not do that. It's funny. Right, let me switch back to this. The thing is, there's so many options with all of these things, because obviously the more that you add into it, the more permutations you get, and the more things you can change. But I really do like how this sounds. This particular patch, when it's... I'm just putting it back. Strings expressive. It's loading. It's loaded. Right, there we go. back now. But also, for example, if I removed the piano from this, the Rhodes from this, just muted it, which I can hit that. That's nice. I really need to get a new computer at some point, but that's not today. All this breakup. It's bad for live. But that is a thing. So I'm going to unmute this. Although, that having been said, that's kind of nice. So you can have it with, without Rhodes at all. I'm going to have to save a couple of different track stacks, I think, once I finish the video, because I don't want to do it on the video. But before I close Logic or load a new project and inadvertently forget to save it, I'm going to save that as such. Let's play the same kind of passage idea with the strings back, the Rhodes back in place now. Kind of cool. I like that. I just don't like the breakup. Well, kind of everything. That works. It's very warm. So, that's literally a quick video about track stacking. I mean, I've done one of these already in my Inspired by Sound series, but this one I was quite proud of, and I thought, I'll come on and show you guys. Mono, though it be. If you watch this archive back later, it will be stereo, and I hope you enjoyed it. So what I'll do is turn the mic down for a bit, have a little bit of a play, and then drop out. If you have watched it, then thank you for watching, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot to us small-time artists. Cheers.